Once in a dry, forgotten land, there lived a lion who had never roared. He had been separated from his pride as a cub during a sandstorm, and was found, small, frightened, and whimpering, by a herd of goats. One of the elder goats took pity on him and raised him as her own. He drank their milk, walked their paths, and learned their ways. The lion grew, but not into what he was meant to be. His body became massive, but his eyes always looked downward. He feared heights. He feared his own reflection in the water. And most of all, he feared being alone. Whenever he tried to roar, only silence came out. The goats would say, "Shh, you don't need to roar. Quiet is safe. Roaring brings danger." So he stayed silent. He kept his head low. And he tried hard to belong. One day, a traveler passed by, a wise old leopard with eyes like fire. He stopped when he saw the lion grazing beside goats. "What are you doing here?" the leopard asked. The lion blinked. "I live here. I'm one of them." The leopard tilted his head. "Do you believe that?" The lion hesitated. "I've always lived like this. I don't know anything else." The leopard nodded slowly. "Come with me," he said. The lion resisted, but the leopard didn't force him. He only walked away, slowly, confidently, and said, "If you ever feel something inside you that doesn't belong here, follow that feeling." For days, the lion tried to ignore what he felt. But at night, in the quiet wind, he would hear distant roars echoing through the canyons, ancient, wild, free. His heart would ache, his paws twitch. Something was stirring. One morning he found himself walking, without knowing why, away from the goats, toward the rising sun. He climbed hills that terrified him, crossed rivers that made him tremble, faced shadows that screamed old fears into his ears. But he kept walking. And one day, on top of a high ridge, he saw a reflection, not in water, but in the eyes of another lion. This lion didn't speak. He didn't need to. He just roared, a thunderous, shattering roar that made the skies tremble and the ground vibrate. The lion, who had lived as a goat, closed his eyes and opened something within. A breath he had never taken filled his lungs. It hurt. It healed. And he roared. For the first time in his life, he heard himself. The goats wouldn't understand. And that was okay. He was never meant to live in fear. He was never meant to eat grass. He was a lion. Sometimes, we forget who we are, because we've been told to be something we're not. We silence our roar to keep others comfortable. But identity isn't given. It's awakened. No matter how long you've been quiet, scared, or small, the roar is still inside you. It may take courage. It may take pain. But when you dare to follow the echo within you, you'll remember, and you'll never go back.